Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing, this time, Premier Draft Neon Dynasty. After a few unsuccessful Zendikar runs in a row, I just felt like, gosh, take me back to, I liked Kamigawa. And let's throw away some gems doing badly in Premier Draft instead, shall we? That's the plan. Oh, I have to, there you go. Sorry, my sound was set up a little weird. You maybe couldn't hear things that well at the beginning of that. Should be fine now. Not that there's much to hear, just clicking buttons and stuff. I do have the draft guide / pick order open in another window, but, you know, I've played a lot of Kamigawa recently, and I imagine I know roughly what cards are good and what cards aren't. And it's more about just trying to figure out what deck I can actually put together. It did say, you know, average wait time less than a minute, and here we are, less than a minute. We've got a full table, so you got me. We're just waiting for one guy to hit yes. Hit ready, I guess. You know, I could have cut all this stuff out, but I don't know. This is what happens when you play, right? You have to wait for a bit. Okay, we got everybody. Took like under 2 minutes to get like actual cards in front of you. Reckoner Bankbuster is nuts. It seems like an easy pick. I'll take the rare here. Chef is fine. You know, Visitor's fine. Samurai's fine. But let's think about what signals we're passing to the left here. I mean, nothing much. They'll just see the rare is gone. But what might they do about that? I don't know. They might take a black card. You know, the Chef. Maybe. I don't know. No big ideas about what signals I'm passing, really. Boseiju who endures. It's a nice free roll. Just like destroy something, and then they get to put a land in instead. Wow. I mean, there's some good cards in this pack, but I think we take Boseiju, right? Someone took... This is the rare, right? They took something else. Which is a little bit surprising, because this is a great rare. But sure. Maybe there was like Behold the Unspeakable. The Leech Gauntlet is fine. Sky Turtle is pretty good, but Boseiju just fits in like any green deck. Hoverbike's okay. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not like really that green of a card. But I think I would rather take it than like grab one of these green dudes. We'll see where the deck is going. No strong signals yet, I think. Air of Enlightenment is also fine. We could just take that for like a green-white deck, but this fits into most decks. I don't like Prodigy's Prototype very much. You know, it is another vehicle. I could try to build a vehicle deck. I have the option to have 3 of them already if I wanted. I don't think vehicle decks are very good. You know, there's maybe the Kami? I don't know. Yeah. I mean, Kami's pretty good. It fits with the Boseiju. I don't see any super strong signals here. Like, it's not like blue, black, or something is screaming that it's open. This is fine, but so is Kami, and I have green at the moment. More vehicle stuff going by, although Born to Drive is not especially good. It would be nice to crew some of these vehicles, maybe. We saw, like... We saw some OK Ninja cards in the last pack, and there's another one here. But... Gosh. A Lifelinker is nice. Careful Cultivation is good ramp. I really don't want to take Born to Drive. I guess I'll take it. I don't think Careful Cultivation is the best card in this pack, but I don't know what is. And this is in good colors, so sure. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to be going ninjas. There's been like good ninja stuff in every pack, right? Although, I mean, I guess this pack, it has like the network disruptor is the main thing, and a blue-black land. But I don't know how amazing that is. It seems like green might not be all that open. I haven't been getting amazing green cards. Maybe I just try to diversify somehow with like a dragonfly suit, more vehicles. Also keeping open the green-white dream. I could take the Kami. I mean, I don't know. Just try to force green. This way, lefty will be passing. Like lefty will not be playing green, and will in the next pack we'll get some good green cards. Storyweave is meh. Sunblade Samurai's all right. There's more blue-black land, of course. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Samurai over Storyweave. The Tanuki should be great. Network Terminal's okay. Not a fan of it. Well, okay. I mean, the Bamboo Grove Archer is fine. Master Seshiro? It's okay. Coiling Striker might be something. I don't know. I mean, it would be nice maybe to be able to ninjutsu back something with a big enter the battlefield effect, like the Bank Buster, but I'll just take Seshiro. It's kind of lame. Bamboo Grove Archer's fine. Okay, we seem to have successfully like gotten tolerable green cards. Nothing incredible besides Boseiju. Where even is Boseiju? Here he is. For some reason, I thought that was the end of the pack. I don't know what was going on in my head there. I don't like Jukai Trainee very much. I guess it was just because I had no cards here, and I was like, I knew there weren't any there, and I thought as soon as I picked one, I would be done. But that's not how it works. Okay, I mean, I guess Futurist Sentinel kind of fits in our quasi-vehicle theme. Storyweave's fine. It's not incredible, but it can be good. Oh, if only we'd been taking the ninja stuff, right? Generous Visitor is pretty good, though. Actually, Noriko Yamazaki is good. What am I thinking? I mean, I didn't even notice this card because I've been, like, mostly picking green. But, you know, Norika is pretty good in green-white because you can play your enchantments again. I think I'd rather have the Generous Visitor, though. Something to play early and benefit from all these enchantments that I'm playing, hopefully. Terrarium's also playable. I like last time I did Premier Drafts, I played ninjas both times and they went badly. And this time I'm like, man, if I'd been playing ninjas, it would be going great. Who the hell passes Reckoner Bank Buster? I'll take another one, I guess. Preserver's okay. Could take the Bearer of Memory, which, like, you know, is a long-term value card that likes enchantments. But I'm kind of thinking just, like, let's try to spread out into white, because I think white is open-ish. And Arrest is a nice thing to be able to do. Like, we were getting a fair number of white cards, right? I'm happy to grab a Tanuki here. We might end up in just green. Since I pushed so hard to take green cards in pack 1, I guess it would not be totally crazy if nobody is really playing much green. Obviously, there's like 5 colors and 8 people, so there's not typically going to be any color that only one person is playing. There's someone out there playing green, I assume, but maybe not that much of it. March of Otherworldly Light is pretty good. Master's Rebuke is pretty good. I mean, March works on anything. I think I should... I don't know. I'm going to take Master's Rebuke in case I can like end up in just green, maybe. Well, but it kind of requires you to have a big creature, which I won't be able to do in the early game, whereas March works in the early game as well. I don't know. Give me the Rebuke. It's probably wrong. We got the Norika back. Creature or vehicle? I mean, that's not that... Oh, it is the Bankbusters, actually. I mean, it's not a good card, but I have several vehicles that might actually be insane to get to play again. If they, like, kill my Bankbuster, I could get it back. And the green options in this pack are just dreadful. I think I'll take the recovery unit. This sort of sucks. I can take another Samurai, I think. Should I be trying to add more colors? Not really. I haven't seen many fixing cards, and none of these are that amazing. Let's take the land, though. Well, no, I'm not going to run this. Shrine Steward? I have like one aura, is that right? I have 2 auras. Should be playable then. Could take a vehicle. I don't think that's so great. Seven-Tail Mentor isn't bad. Regent's Authority is not my favorite combat trick by any means. It likes enchantments, but it's still not that great. What's my mana cost? 3.4, pretty heavy. And we have a ton of slow cards, like Bankbuster is so much mana. There's a green card. I have almost no sagas, though. I think I take Michiko's. Like, this is just not going to hit anything. I have 1 Master Seshiro. Whereas Michiko's should be great. So, okay, we can run white. It's fine. Another Michiko's? That's promising. The green-white land, also nice. Careful Cultivation is fine. Storyweave for the Michiko's is kind of funny. But Imperial Oath is a good card. This doesn't enter tapped, right? No, it doesn't. Okay. Another Oath? I'm being spoiled. The Shrine Steward might be a little slow. Like, it's 5 mana, and it's a really not a very big body, and the cards it digs up are fine, but not, like, incredible. We can probably cut the Storyweave, too. I still only have the 1 saga. Oh, you know what? Since we're not playing Zendikar, I can actually turn the sound on again if I want. I hate the Zendikar music. I mean, it sounds fine. It's just, like, very distracting. Hair of Enlightenment. We like Scry. and, you know, having stuff to do on 2. I have a lot to do on 2, but some of it is a bit slow. Like the Reckoner Bankbuster, if you play it on 2, it doesn't do anything for a very long time. The doggy is fine, especially with the commies. Could probably cut Master Seshiro here. Although I don't have to. I have 23 playables and 1 land. Brute Suit is okay. Commune with Spirits, I guess, is pretty good, like, filtering. Most of the stuff I care about is enchantments or lands, but... Alright, let's take the Commune of Spirits. I don't know if I'm running it. Don't really want a Story Weave still. Another Bamboo Grove Archer. It's a really nice, just defensive card. I think I'll run that instead of Master Seshiro. The Haven might be better than the Decoy, actually. Just to make it a little bit more... Oh, yes, it did. It did wheel. It did. A little bit easier to hit my colors. I hope I don't have to do it, but I might want to. I don't think this is really a deck for a Network Terminal. But it's certainly better than anything else here. Another Archer. Four might be a bit much. How much draw do I have? Is it like... It's basically just the Bankbusters, right? Yeah. And my removal is just 1 Arrest and 1 Rebuke. It's light for sure. Oh, let's run that forest, shall we? Okay, so we didn't end up in mono green. That's fine. And I think 3 Bamboo Grove Arches should be fine. Look at my 2-drop slot. It is very heavy. We have 17 artifacts and enchantments. All 4 of the artifacts are vehicles. 2 Bankbusters, a hover bike, and the, what's it called? This thing, the recovery unit. So anything I want to put in? None of this stuff. I mean, you know, commune with spirits, but what would I cut for it, right? Maybe the recovery unit, but I'm telling you, man, this thing, it's going to do numbers. Even though it's not a good card, I choose to believe that like getting back Reckoner Bankbusters is going to be great. How do we do on colors? Oh, 10 and 10, okay. So sure, that setup looks fine. 9 sources of each. We could run the Shrine Steward. I don't think it's that great. No real reason to run the Companion. Network Terminal would be, you know, eventually a source of draw with to discard our lands. But, I mean, does this deck... I guess a question to ask is, like, does this deck want an unlimited amount of mana? We've had decks like that in the past that just, like, want as much mana as they can get, and so you don't really need filtering. And I don't think that's true of this deck, right? Reckoner Bankbuster is a very expensive way to do things, but other than that, like, you know, I want to play 6 drops on a turn and, you know, maybe a couple more mana, but not much, because I'm not drawing a lot, right? I think this is okay. So how do we win? Overwhelm them with card advantage from Bankbuster, get counters from Visitor, attack with Tanuki, replay the Bankbuster, maybe? Michiko's on Tramplers? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think it's fair to call this a Reckoner Bankbuster deck. Well, let's hope this one goes better than all of my previous Premier Draft experiences. Lee-Main. Visitor on turn 1 is amazing. Cultivation on 2 is also great. And then we have like Tanuki and Samurai, which are really nice flexible cards. Okay. Oh, even better for turn 2. Well, is it better? Because this would start the saga. It would get a counter on this. The downside would be that I wouldn't get to ramp. But I've already got a good thing to do on turn 3, right? Which is channel the Tanuki, and then turn 4 I can play this. So I think this is fine. Oh my word. So turn 3 we are, I think, channeling... Well... What if I played the Careful Cultivation, making this creature quite large, and then tapped it to cycle a Samurai, or channel a Samurai? Then I would have enough mana for all the oaths and stuff, right? I think this is actually pretty good as a plan. You usually want to channel this, but right now I happen to have 3 mana. And I can add even more by... No, don't. Okay. Alright, so what do we do? I think we just channel the Tanuki then. No, channel this because I want to play a land now? No, channel the Tanuki. And then, like, next turn, if I need to, I can channel this. Okay, red-black. Got it. So we need to get, like, the Oath going soon is the plan. Because otherwise they're going to run all over me. I do have this, at least, which is nice. So give me, I think, it doesn't really matter. Because I'm already getting a Plains from the Samurai. And I shouldn't need triple of anything anytime soon, but give me a Plains. Ooh, Kami. That's something I could do on this turn instead of whatever else. But I don't really want to, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to channel both of these, and then next turn play Oath. I think I'll block the 1/1 if they attack with it. I don't know exactly what they'll do with the counter. Okay, fine. Opponent's on just 2 mana, by the way, which is good news, I think. They have a lot of spells, but at least they can't play any good ones. Okay, that's a lot. Thank God for Oath. Okay. I don't want the planes. I do want the Bank Buster. Do I want Michiko? It kind of sucks right now, doesn't it? It would be a little better once Bank Buster's on the field, but not that good. I guess it lets me start attacking with these things. Vigilant, maybe? Oh, how funny. It lights up the Oath because that's the effect that's making them. Huh. I mean, attacking with these 2/2s, I'm not even sure that's something I would want to do. And Michiko would come back and she would be like a 3/3 or something, but it would take forever. I think we don't want the Michiko. Okay, they can make some big artifacts. I'm a little surprised with the ordering. I thought that this would... But no, it makes sense. This sacrifices and creates all in one step, and then the trigger for this happens afterward. That makes sense. I just didn't think it through. I want to get the Bank Buster online, I think. Even though... Well, I don't know. I can play the Kami now and pick this up. I don't need the 2/2 at the moment. Okay, that's fine. They're still on 2 mana, goodness gracious. They're gonna make, somehow, some big, artifacts that I'm gonna have trouble blocking, I assume. Get chip damage in with the sling, etc., etc. But the fact that they're just on 2 mana and I have, card draw seems pretty good. Yeah. Wait, oh, this is a land, I forgot. So they actually have 3 lands. Oh, sorry, I pass. Now I can't tap this, right? It's got... Yeah, okay. Plus I don't have the mana anyway. But it's got Summoning Sickness. Wasn't really looking for that. Let's scry, see what's on top, and see whether we want to use the Bank Buster to draw it now. I'd rather wait, of course. Boseiju, destroy anything, basically. And they get a land. That seems pretty good. I could blow up the Smelter, probably? Or I could blow this up. The Road Captain with a counter on it. I don't know how much I care about the Smelter, actually. A menace creature is the biggest threat out there. Now, can I afford to have this not crewable? I guess so. It'll be crewable, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, we'll draw it this turn then. No, cancel. That's a channel ability. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll play this. I don't think I have any reason to hang on to lands. Oh, this is an instant. Channelable as an instant. I could have waited until they attacked. And I could have actually had this available as a blocker. At the beginning of combat. Well, no, but it's this thing I care about, right? Okay. Okay, you choose, I suppose, my 4-3. Sure. I mean, this game is still definitely close. We have some good stuff going on, but it's not like on lockdown or anything. No attacks. Okay, I don't think there's any rush to kill the 4-4 then. Let's see if they develop something even scarier. Or commit more to this. I'm still going to pay for this now. Crewing it to block would be great, but I might draw like a sorcery that I want to play. Kind of junk, huh? Wish I had that network terminal. Well, not really. I would have to be tapping this with it, right? So... wouldn't mind having that Michiko now, by the way. Instead of all these lands. But I was drawing the lands regardless. It's just whether I wanted to draw the Michiko first. At the time, I don't know. It didn't seem like I wanted to. Okay, I can sack my little mana dork. That's fine. So a flyer. That's something. I don't think I'm going to like commit to killing it right now. Because we do have like 3 Bamboo Grove Archers, I think. Also a Rebuke. And I still don't think I need this, so let's just see what we get. Ooh, a Tanuki. Okay. Oh, also treasure. I forgot about the treasure. I think I'll just play the Tanuki. And I can take some flying damage for a bit. If I really had to, I could spend a treasure to kill it. But it doesn't seem to be a big threat. You're going to put the sling on it, I guess? Yeah, I see. Okay. Alright, I think I should rebuke that. The Bamboo Grove Archer doesn't do a great job against a 4-4 anyway. This blows up the treasure, but I don't think I care very much. Only if I draw another Michiko would that really matter. Well, okay, there's the Michiko. You know, I could have taken 4 damage myself to have 1 more strength on this Trampler. And I could attack with the Bank Buster, but I don't think it really works out that well. I'm just going to attack with this Trampler and see what they do. I have Boseiju to trick them if they like try multi-blocking is the idea. Kind of incredible opponent still on 3 land. Okay, no blocks. Interesting. Well, you can only do that so many times. Although the Reckoner raid certainly increases the number. Okay, there's their 4th land. Maybe they've got some big stuff in here. Can't think what 4-mana stuff this deck would play, but I'm sure there is some. The Steel Breaker or whatever it is, the 4-mana 3/4, that's something. It wouldn't be especially relevant here. On the mountain. Okay. I would trade the Kami. I don't really mind. I think. No, they're blowing up. What? Why did they tap the mountain to turn one of these into another one of these? I don't quite understand that. Oh, Kami on Michiko is so good. And they're tapped out, so I don't have to worry about anything weird. Yeah, this should be game over. I don't need to attack with this, do I? No, it's better as a blocker. Can they come up with 13 power? I think that's 13, right? 3, 6... 3, 6, 8, 13, 15. Okay, so I'll just kill everything by Boseijuing their ogre. I mean, I don't even need to Boseiju, right? I can let this die if I want. And then just have an entire board against nothing. But I think it's better to spend Boseiju to keep this Tanuki alive. Okay, we got a win. The deck, you know, kind of did what it wanted to do. It ramped very quickly to playing, well, fairly quickly, to playing Tanukis and stuff. This looks great. I don't know what exactly to do, but it's good. Probably Era of Enlightenment is my most important 2-mana play. Opponent mulliganed down to 6. Yeah, I don't want to start with Bankbuster, I think. I need to have more mana before I can start investing in this. Beetle. Okay, I think you can have a... Well, I was going to say a Plains, but maybe the Tanuki is better. Because it's mana I don't have to pay for. The Tanuki is mana I do have to pay for, and the Plains I don't have to pay for. So what's my plan? Turn 2 Era. Turn 3... Turn 3, huh? Turn 3, I guess, the Bankbuster? It would be kind of nice to play the Tanuki instead, wouldn't it? Maybe the bike kind of sucks. I don't think I want the bike. I don't need a tiny vehicle. Okay, this is a good play for some time in the future. Conceivably right now, if I want to stop them ninjaing me, actually. Yeah, I kind of would like that. Because I don't know yet what their other color is, but if they have Virus Beetle, like, blue is a pretty solid guess. So let's just let's just get down a blocker. Although I guess we're going to have to contend with this eventually anyway. But at least it'll just be this bouncing. What the hell? Vehicles? Okay, white. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. So we don't have to worry too much. We don't have to worry too much about ninjas. They could have some, but probably on the whole, no. So I think we channel the Tanuki this turn, and then next turn we play 2/2 drops. I don't know what they are exactly. Maybe one Bankbuster and Era of Enlightenment. They're getting damage in for sure. Okay. Don't like that, obviously. Means more damage coming in. Okay, they're done making decisions, so that's when you channel. Oh, man. I think the Bankbuster is too slow. Well, we'll see what we're getting, I guess. Careful Cultivation. Is that any good? I'm thinking we might just play out a naked Michiko. Because I need something that can crew this to get control of the board. And I don't really need a Careful Cultivation. Like, I don't want to spend mana on that, right? Drawing a forest is not bad. But I think I need a creature, right? I want like a Bamboo Grove Archer next or something. I guess I could play a Bankbuster and like start grinding it for mana or for cards. But I need Michiko out there. I don't have very many turns before I'm dead. Okay, thank goodness that isn't more pressure. Although I guess it kind of is. It's as much pressure as a land would have been. Do I play another one of these? I guess I do, right? Because then I can crew both of them next turn. I mean, 7 is a lot. Okay, no plays, thank goodness. But we're still in a lot of trouble. I didn't even know I had 3 Michikos in the deck. Oh, I don't. This one wasn't a Michiko. Obviously, we're not tapping these for draw right now. Because I need every single blocker I can get. Well, I could tap 1, I guess. And then just use Michiko as a blocker for one of these things. And a first striker / this. Okay, let's draw once. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Okay. So they can take me to 1. Possibly they can do better than that. Oh, actually, they can guaranteed do better, right? Yeah, because this is a menace 3 creature, right? So I'd have to dedicate both blockers to it. Yeah, that's going to do it, I think. I don't know. Let's just see what was coming up next. Obviously, I can crew one of these and sack it, but it still has the effect that I'm down a blocker. Good game. Yeah, just, you know, solid pressure from the opponent, and I kind of dirtled and played 1-3-3. Eventually, I got some stuff down, but this was a little bit too much value in the early game. Didn't have anything very fast. They had 1 removal spell, and that was the end of me. I don't know. It wasn't really the removal spell that was the issue, right? It was the constant assault on my life total from the Reckoner raid. It's Nezumi Reckoner raid, right? That's and like Nezumi Road Captain. Am I remembering the name of the gang right? I think so. Right, that put me under enough pressure that 1 removal spell was enough to take me out before my big creatures came online. Lucky D. Okay, we shall see how lucky you are, D. Happy with this? Yep. Play the Archer on 2. Got Arrest or Michiko's, depending. Got removal. Great. Both my removal spells in hand already. Opponent didn't play anything on 1. That's good news. I don't have any ramp, and I do only have 3 lands, which is something this deck does not appreciate. They could easily kill this? Yeah, okay, that's very upsetting. What the hell? Oh my god. Well, that resolves. I can Kami this eventually, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, now, how does Arrest work? So if you arrest the Eater of Virtue, then it can't be activated to be put on anything else. So that's something we could do. We could also rebuke this. I'd rather, I think, arrest the Eater of Virtue. And then deal with the 4/1 shortly. Non-legendary creature. Yeah, obviously you attack. So, I think we just play out the rebuke here. This thing's going to get to make 1 treasure, which I don't appreciate. And then we get a 1/1 as well. They chose to discard 0. Yikes. I mean, I'm still in a lot of trouble. Because I don't have anything to deal with this. I just spent my 2 removal spells on things that weren't this. Oh my god. Oh, that one. I thought it would be this one. Ah. I see. Really need a land for that oath. Even then, I'm pretty toast, probably. But I haven't done the math on it. I might live. That's not a land. I have Michiko. That's something. The Bankbuster is way too slow. Well, I mean, it is crewable as a 4-4, I guess. But I don't really need that. I need, like, lands, right? Do I toss back the Kami, even? I think I do. Well, one thing I could do would be channel the Tanuki this turn. But I think I die if I do that, right? They get in for too much. So I have to play the Archer. The Tanuki can gain life. Maybe you can bounce this. That's kind of good, I guess. Or the Kami, rather. We're still looking pretty dead. But they can't attack with that much against this. Ugh. I'm gonna start copying Iron Apprentices. If she's only a 3/3, is that okay? It's probably fine. I mean, this thing is going to be going off literally forever because I have no way to kill it, which is upsetting, obviously. So they can just get free token or free counters every turn. Well, not free. They have to spend mana, but they can't. They don't have to spend any cards. But if I can get a stable board, I can do more than that myself. Eventually. You know, I wonder if I maybe could have left the Bankbuster on top here. This turn, play the Era and channel the Tanuki to guarantee I hit a land. Then I would have an actual draw engine. But obviously this game is looking bad. Oh, really? So what if I block there and here? Wait, what the hell are they doing? This looks obviously deranged and stupid. They must have a plan for this. What? On 2 mana? 3 mana? What are they doing here? They lost their infinite token counter ability. It's important to know like what the opponent's plan is, and I have no idea what this is about. There's that trick. Maybe it's Ambitious Assault? They just really wanted to kill Michiko? Surely not. Okay, Hidetsugu, what is this? Exile all graveyards, then make a 3/3 trampler? What? Was that really worth? I mean, I guess I just play like an Oath? And attack for 4? They get to copy this guy, that's cool and all. Do I want an archer? I think it's fine. But next turn I'm playing a Tanuki anyway. I don't know, turn after I can play these cards. Maybe play these first? I'm not sure. I guess an archer is fine. A 3/3 is useful. That attack was crazy. Oh, I should have played the... I forgot that this wasn't coming in as a creature yet. I should have played the Tanuki first because it could get in an attack this turn. But I didn't know... I wanted to Oath for the cards, right? So... I guess we just Tanuki, right? This is unbelievable. You did all this for... like, you should have just not played this card. I guess the point of the attack was that they were about to exile all their stuff, or destroy it all with the vessel anyway? What are you doing? I feel like you should have copied... No, you don't have any artifacts. Yeah, 4/4 Vigilance is really nice, actually. But so is gaining a bunch of life. Let's just play this stuff as planned and see what's on top before I decide. Great. All of it. Can I attack with the Samurai here? Like, what's the worst outcome here? They eat a 2/2. Yeah. That was a bizarre game. I thought, like, I don't know. Maybe they thought they just didn't have enough pressure to kill me with what was on board? And maybe they were right. Killing... You know, killing a 1/1 and getting a counter every turn is not incredible. But my board was pretty weak at that point. And if they had just made the 3/4 bigger and bigger and bigger, I would have, like, not actually been able to do anything with it. But what do they know? They figure I'm running 3 copies of Fade into Antiquity or something. Huh. And so they thought they had to do something to kill me. But that attack, like, I don't know, man. Is there any way Hidetsugu wins against that board? Like, just this one Bamboo Grove Archer? I don't know. I need something with more than 4 toughness to stop this from going out of control, I guess, is the idea that they had. And at the time, I didn't have any such thing. Huh. Surprise. Well, I'll take it. It's Akasatana. Fine. I have Samurai and Tanuki to smooth out my draw, depending on how much land I get. I can use them as lands or not. Now, my deck doesn't do anything for a while, I guess is the main issue. Neither does theirs, apparently. I think I have plenty of value without this guy. Let's just make sure I can keep drawing lands. Well, okay, I can do this on their turn. Still nothing. What the heck? I thought I would be arresting something by now, but I guess not. I could play this, but what if I just channel the Tanuki? To get me to Oath faster? This picks up things with mana value 2 or less. I don't have any of those right now, and I won't in the foreseeable future. But this can be crewed by the guys from Oath? Or by Kami? Yeah, let's just play this. Like, where are all the ninjas? I don't know what's happening. Still pass. This beggars belief. I just run out the Kami here. And I don't attack with the recovery unit, I think. That's just not how you beat this deck. Like, okay, 3 damage, great. But... actually, is there anything with Flash they could have here? Now that I think of it? Because there's certainly nothing with haste. In Neo, in mana value blue or mana black with Flash. Tamiyo's in Short Circuit. There's no creatures. Yeah, I think I can just hit them. Like, if they shoot one of these things, if they shoot this somehow, I don't really care. The Long Reach of Night. I mean, I can discard, like, a land. I think that's okay. The Arrest is also not that great. Yeah. Okay, well, I can discard another land then. Although, I kind of want to get to 6, don't I? Yeah, maybe I throw away the Arrest. Because they don't seem to have any creatures. Enchant permanent. So that won't work on this. It doesn't have any activated abilities. and when it exiles and comes back, the enchantment would fall off. Okay. You know what I should have done? I could have like sacked the Kami, and then on this second one, I could have had nothing to sack, I guess. But I feel like discarding 2 cards from my hand is less valuable than this Kami, right? Maybe? I don't know. I kind of want the lands for Tanuki and Oath is the thing. All right, let's sack the Kami now and just admit I made a mistake earlier, because I don't care too much about this. It's just a 4/3, and I want to have the Arrest available. I mean, I could discard a Plains still, and just plan to draw a land eventually, maybe even soon. I guess I'll do that. Because until then, like I have stuff to do, including Arrest, right? It's not the end of the world. Oh, very funny. Fine. Okay, I'll sack a creature then. Should have done that last time, apparently. Great. This is how I can hit another land. Seems fine. Okay, I could arrest that if it becomes a problem. But so far it doesn't seem like I will need to. Yeah, I mean, oh no, attacking with this doesn't matter, right? Yeah, okay, just get this guy out. Okay. Well, that just makes it a more valuable arrest target. Crewing this doesn't do anything, I guess. It just makes it easier for them if they have a, like, kill a creature spell. They could maybe use it. I don't know. So still nothing in here I can actually pick up. But I can, I don't know, attacking with this doesn't do anything, I guess. Okay, I'll let the flyer hit me. That's no problem. Oops, minimize the window, believe it or not. Okay. Do I care about Kami? Bouncing my Scryer is kind of cool, but not incredible. Generous Visitor? I have a couple enchantments to play. I guess that's probably pretty good. Yeah, and then I can play it together with the 4/5 mana card. Or with Arrest, for that matter. Ward 3, okay. Well, maybe we're arresting that instead. Although I can't pay it if I play the Generous Visitor, which is a little annoying. I could let it attack me once, but I don't think that's a very good idea. They have a lot of damage in the air. I think we just, like, pay 6 to arrest that. And then swing with everything for 2 to get in 2 damage. Keeping this back is not that useful. If they can, like, bounce their Kyrie at some point, that's going to be pretty sad. Lethal Exploit. Okay. Oh, I said we were getting in for 2, but in fact, of course, it was 4 until they did Lethal Exploit. I don't know exactly where I got the math wrong there. I mean, this gets in for 6. It's a serious threat. But I have a Kami to heal me a bit. It does say, yeah, I could have maybe crewed this first, but I don't really want to, so just put it here. I guess I can get in kind of a lot with these guys but not lethal. I have enough blockers left. I need to be threatening them as well. I don't know, I think I'm losing? I'm not sure. Probably. But, you know, there's things I could draw. Rebuke would be devastating, but that's only 1 copy in my 22 card deck, so not very likely. No attacks. They want this as a blocker. Okay, that makes sense. So play the Kami and starts crying again? I don't know where I'm putting the counter. Probably on the 4/4? Make it like invincible-ish? That's the thing they're most inclined to remove, of course. Maybe I just put it here? Oh, Michiko! Michiko, you're my hero! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So she can make the Tanuki big enough. No attacks, right? They don't help at all? This thing is too threatening. But this means if they ever attack with it, they open themselves up to a lot of damage. This, you know, another flyer is scary, obviously. Still nothing in my graveyard for the recovery unit, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I should reevaluate whether that's a good card in the deck. I think I want to start spreading out the damage. Or maybe I put it here just so this thing can crew the vehicle? Yeah. Oh, you know, I could have put it here and actually attacked for 5 on the turn when they can't really pump this much, but I don't think I have to. I think we just go in with a gigantic Tanuki next turn. As is so often the way I win the game. Both in this run and just in general. So, let's count here. Michiko won't tell me, but 1, 2, 3, 4... I'm trying to count without mousing over so they don't know that's what I'm doing. Yeah, plus the 5th is... So this is +5, and I get the counter as well, so... It would be a 6... Sorry, yeah, 6, 6. So it would be a 12, 11? That's pretty tough to deal with. If they have removal, I'm pretty sad, obviously. What if I just swing with everything here? That seems like a good way to overwhelm them. I have no idea if this is lethal. That's not my problem. It seems like it should be. Okay. Yeah, Michiko and Tanuki. Name a better combo. I'll wait. Getting like a really giant creature is sometimes not as good as you might think, but if that giant creature has trample, it's like really hard to deal with. There was that video a while ago where I made like a 2120 Tanuki, and I forgot to put that in the video title, and I now have no idea which video it was, so I can't. It hasn't been published at the time of this recording, so in principle I could go find it and put it in the title. But there was actually something else good that happened in that game, so I don't mind. Anyway, I can't find it, so it's never going to happen. This is great. I'm not sure what we're doing on, but it's great. Like, probably Careful Cultivation is the first step to ramp up. Okay, Mirror Match? Wait a minute, don't I have a dog? I haven't drawn him at all. I'm just realizing. I could play this, but I don't. This deck is not really putting on that much pressure. I'd rather get ramp going and start playing, you know, Bank Buster and stuff. So far, only white, huh? No plays. What could it be? Okay. Fine. We traded channelable spells there. I think theirs is better than mine, so I don't totally mind that trade. I think I just play the Bank Buster. Next turn I can play an Archer and then tap this for draw. There is some argument to like channel the Tanuki, but I don't have anything expensive in my hand besides the Tanuki, so what's the point? Okay. channel this for more lands and keep the Tanuki as an actual creature. I think I like that idea. I could also just, like, Boseiju is a land, right? I could... Oh, I can destroy their Touch the Spirit Realm. I didn't think of that. Oh my god, it's a removal spell. I forgot all about this. I think that's a good thing to do at the end of their turn, probably. So that this can... will not have Summoning Sickness on the following turn. Okay. An island? Interesting. Oh! I made a mistake. I should have done that when they attacked with the dog. And crewed it to block the dog. Oh no. Alright, let's just draw off this now, see if we can hit a land. Good enough. Yeah, this dog is alive when it should be dead, and that's killing one of these guys. Maybe. No. Yeah, well... I can just let it do 3 damage to me and then later crew this to block. I didn't think about what it would mean to have this on my side of the field. More Master Seshiro, okay. Well, at this point, that's a pretty big dog. I'm okay double blocking if they attack, but I suspect they won't. Alright, it's big creature o'clock. Okay, that's fine. 1 mana blue spell that does something about this? Guess not. Ooh, by the way, I can get this back when I attack with the, what's it thing? The recovery unit? Let's scry. No thanks. I mean, a 6th mana is not nothing, I guess. Maybe I want it for the Tanuki next turn? But I have a lot of draws coming up by that time. I might well hit a land anyway. Now, this thing has haste, right? Have I played a land this turn? I haven't, have I? Hang on, this is... To your hand. I think I just play this instead of drawing. And since I don't have any good blocks, I just crew and attack. This, I think, is a close game. We're both doing cool stuff. Nobody seems to be overwhelming the other. They're going to have some 5/5s, but that's okay. That's fine, too. It's just a 3/3 that takes a long time to come out. I'm glad all they had was these 2 cards and not something important. Oh, I forgot it does have vigilance. That's a little annoying. So attacking with this is not going to be in the picture. I guess we draw? Because I want to play the visitor, I guess. I really would like to play the Tanuki. We're going to take a big hit this turn. Maybe I am getting crushed and I just haven't noticed yet. Because I kind of wanted to play the Samurai. But I'm thinking I might need the life and the land more. Yeah, I could take this out and put my Master of Seshiro back in. I think that would be an improvement to the deck. There's not really a cute way to crew this, so we're just going to take 10, I guess. Yeah, sad, sad, sad. There's a planes there anyway, alas. You know, what if instead of playing the Tanuki, I just bounced this and played it again for more scry and draw? And counters? Yeah, that seems kind of good, actually. Crab? What else are they thinking about here? Rebuke, maybe? No, they would wait till I targeted. Okay. Now I could crew this and attack with it. And I would get the Bamboo Grove Archer back in my hand. I don't think that's very good. In fact, everything about this seems very bad. I can't crew these. If I could tap this, I could create a pilot that could crew this, but I can't. Okay, I mean, I'm not dead yet. Let's see what we're getting out of the scry. Michiko is... not that good right now. But I guess I'll take it. I wish I'd put the counter on this so it could crew things. I think that putting it here was... especially when they were, like, thinking while the thing was in the air. And I was like, what about Rebuke? I think it's not a very big surprise that they have the Rebuke. I think I have to lose the Bankbuster here on defense. Which is fine. they have any tricks, that's when it's going to be a real problem. Oof, that hurts. Yeah, that ought to be lights out, I think. Well... hang on. I can attack... what's the ward on this? 2? I can kill this. I have to let in 8 if I do it, though, which seems like a problem. Because I'll die. I think I could attack with this, get an archer back in hand, and then spend 7 mana shooting this thing. It's creature or vehicle, 2 or less, so it really would be just my archer. Okay, well, since that doesn't work, I guess instead I play a Tanuki. And I just have to let this in and nothing else. Okay, that'll do it. See ya. Let's go get that Imperial Recovery unit out of the deck. Master Seshiro isn't a great card, but sometimes it, like, is pretty tolerable. And the Recovery unit I thought would be good, because I have all these 2-drops, but most of them are not creatures. There's all these archers, haven't managed to make that work a single time. Let's just give me a Master Seshiro, and, I mean... I also haven't played the bike at all. I don't think the bike is that good here. Let's just take, I don't know, Commune with Spirits. Could also be like a Jukai Trainee. 2-mana card that does something. Could even be the Emergence. I think fishing for lands and enchantments is kind of good, but not amazing. Let's take Harmonious Emergence. Just give me a bit more in the like mid-scale, mid-range area. The dog is the best activator for the Imperial Recovery unit, and we haven't even drawn the dog a single time. It's like, why is this guy so small? Aren't they usually bigger? Okay, this is fine. I've gotten pretty good hands every game. I can't complain. You know, the deck is just losing because I'm playing against better decks. Okay, green-white mirror. I will not run out my archer, though. I think we're going to scry first. Actually, I want lands. I don't really want Bamboo Grove archers. They are fine, but not what I'm looking for. Okay, could be the same deck. Nice. Hello, look at us. We're green-white buddies. And I think we have enough reason to just... Like, the Tanuki is a good card. Has a 6-drop, but I want to make sure I can do stuff with all these cards. I have a lot of mana outlets. I just want to pick up more mana, more lands. Ooh. Nice. And then we can like draw a card, make a giant first striker. Not in that order. Ah, more colors may be coming. You attacking with that? I guess I'll just let it in. I don't mind 5 damage here and there. I don't really want to sack this just yet. Trade with it. One top, okay. Visitor is great. Like, almost the best card I could have asked for here. Here, please. Should I attack with this? No, that's crazy. We want to draw with it. And I want to wait to do that so that I can like crew it to block in case something surprising happens. I'm not going to be able to play whatever I draw anyway. Oh, they give up. Well, that was nice. I didn't think my setup was that amazing. But I guess it is pretty good. You know, you might think that since I have only one card in hand, they would stick around. But that card was Imperial Oath, and I do have the Bank Buster to draw. Is the Bank Buster, does it rob banks? Or what does it do? Is that the lore on this card? Can we see any banks in the background here? What's the flavor text? Wait, I can't even find the flavor text. Normally, the flavor text like appears when you mouse over something, doesn't it? I thought? Like, every card has flavor text. Maybe it only appears on the battlefield? I don't know. No, cancel. Bank Buster. It has no flavor text. Did they, like, stop printing flavor text? I'm sure that, like, new cards have had flavor text. This is fine. The Samurai to smooth things out will really help. Red, blue. I'm perfectly okay showing them that I have white, I guess. Although, why bother? Red, blue, red, blue. What does red, blue do here? It's like spells, right? No, that doesn't seem right. It must be. I'm gonna let this hit me if they attack. I want to be able to rebuke something if they play something threatening. I don't really care that much about the 2 damage. Okay, I will rebuke that. I think I'll just play this, even though I can't use the land just yet. It's kind of, I don't know, it's a little bit meh, because I'm going to want to be tapping the land next turn, hopefully, to play a Samurai. I think it would be better to just, like, make sure I draw a Plains next turn. Or this turn, really. And that'll make this card better, as well as making this playable. Okay, yeah, I think playing either one of these two should do pretty well. I'm now alert to the threat of them maybe having the thing they just played last turn, the Kappa. But this can block a 2/1, and this, whichever of these I choose to play, which I think should be the Convergence. It has Vigilance and Haste, so it can attack. If they double block, that's great. It would actually kill it because this is a 3/3, but I would also kill both of theirs, and I'd be thrilled with that. Okay. I'm happy to trade with your frog. I'll trade the archer. It's no problem. You're not going to. Great. Well, this might be one of those times. Well, first of all, double attacking is no longer nearly, or attacking is no longer nearly as good, because in the double trade I only get one of their creatures. But this might be one of those times to just like channel this to make sure I can get an Imperial Oath. So while I could play this as a 4/5, I would be or 4/4. I would be tapping this. Maybe that's fine. Yeah. Just get out another creature. We're up to 7 lands. Oh my god, it's the Commodore. I didn't notice I'm accumulating all these colors, but I guess Grafted Growth is the thing that does it. Wow. Okay, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to attack with this because I think that this spell is what they're going to want to bounce anyway. I guess I could bounce the Bank Buster. But I'm never replaying this, so I guess the attack is kind of free. Well, not really. The Flying Trampler is just a disaster, though. I need, like... I don't know, I don't have anything that deals with it. Another, well, sure I do. Another Bamboo Grove Archer, right? There's 3 in the deck. I'm going to hang on to this one, I think. No, I don't know. Let's just trade. They get to draw off this, but I get a clear board, and they stop hitting me so much. So we're basically digging for Bamboo Grove Archers. There's one. Michiko's After is pretty good. And it doesn't have haste, so we're actually going to be able to shoot it the turn it arrives. Well, before it can attack, anyway. That's an interesting way to spend your mana. I mean, these 2/2s are not doing that much. They're okay at blocking, but they're not threatening any damage. That's what Michiko is for. Although, actually, wait a minute. She's going to be my only enchantment. I probably should have bottomed her. Well, I don't know. She'll be good once I draw some more, and with Imperial Oath, I probably can come up with some. Wow. Okay. I don't think there's really any reason to do this now versus in their combat phase. It has to be combat before attackers, but I don't want them to be able to like move the octopus or something. They could have Crab, in which case, like, if this card is Crab, then that's going to be pretty sad. Or like Tamiyo's Safekeeping. What are they doing? Just reading the text to see how it works, or... I mean, Season of Renewal would also ruin my life. Ninja would be fine, I think? It's a little bit weird, actually, that they didn't equip this on anything. Okay, well, we'll see what this does. No trick. They just wanted to trade their 3/4 for one of my 2/2s for some reason. Okay. This is going fine, I think. I think we might be winning. Sure. Counters are cool, I guess. I'm a little like, why did they want this to be a 3/3? That seems crazy. Right? They put it on the one thing that they're not even using as a creature. I don't understand it. Yeah, that one. That makes sense. I don't like doing this because I'm losing 2 of these things when in a moment I'll have a Tanuki who can block it for free. But I think I should give up 2 of these to make them not have a card, probably. I don't know. If they drew a card that killed 2 of my samurais, what would I say? I'd be like, whatever. But they could have a card that's, like, insane? I could just lose 1 to chump to it and stop the card draw, but then they still have a thing. I would definitely trade one of these guys for that. Okay, we'll trade. Playing open-handed, so... At least I know they don't have any more tricks or something. Yeah, putting the counter on this is bizarre. Okay. So this is going to give +2/+2, which means I can put it on one of these guys and attack with him if I want. I think that should be fine. Or I can put it on this and make it like an 8/7, and then they won't have any blocks. But I think they don't have any blocks for this anyway. And if I make one of these a 4/4, then I'm getting in 10 damage instead of 8, right? Oh, I'm thrilled. I'm saving the Kami, I think, to bounce this when I'm actually ready to play it again. But I wanna get the value out of this, even though it's kind of small. It's not 0. Alright, finally ready to attack with that. No. Makes sense. I guess we're gonna win this game. You got a block, that's lethal. I don't know what happened there, like... Okay, yes, having an archer for the Kami War was really good, but they still got, like, the Kami War is insane when you play it, right? They killed... I don't remember, was it a Tanuki? Let's see. No, a samurai. They killed a samurai, they bounced a Bankbuster, and then made me discard it. So it got like a 2-for-1, and then I still had to shoot it with an archer. That was a 3-for-1. On like... You know, for a total cost of what, 5, 7, 12 mana? I spent 12 mana on their Kami War? And 3 cards? And I didn't draw at all. I guess I just played like a bunch of chunky creatures, and Imperial Oath obviously was insane. And got, you know, a bit lucky to have a Bamboo Grove Archer at the time that I needed it. But I guess a lot of their deck was like built to make sure they could play Kami War, and so... Oh, we crossed the money threshold. It's only you only have to win 5 games in Premium, by the way, to come out. I think ahead, but maybe it's even. I don't remember. Anyway, like the grafted growths in their setup were not that great, right? It got them the Kami War, but other than that, they weren't doing that much. So when we were able to deal with the Kami War, they didn't have that much else. Also, of course, being able to shoot the Tech Wrecker was really good. I mean, I don't know. It was just going to kill my archer, but I didn't want them to do that. Oh, so good! Visitor into archer? It's amazing. Okay, opponent has a great start also. By the way, are these really the Kamigawa lands? They're not, right? This isn't... They are. Or no, maybe... These are new, aren't they? But that's definitely the Kamigawa Mountain. Or the Neon Dynasty Mountain, anyway. Because, like, I wonder if they might be using new Capenna lands as, like, promo, but I don't think so. I think I'm just, like... No, I've definitely seen this forest before, but for some reason it looked totally foreign to me. I had, like, face blindness, but for forests. Apparently. And the plains, I was like, I'm not sure if I've seen this before. Oh, wow. This is great news for me. Well, I don't know. I guess they might still have a one-drop creature. I hope that they're fishing and that they missed. Okay, great. Against a red aggressive deck, I would really like this archer down. More than I want to start going on the Bankbuster, because I don't really have the mana to do anything with it anyway. You know, if they Kami's Flare me, that's sad. We'll see. I mean, they seem like they haven't gotten as great a start as they hoped. Because you want to play a creature after this. Wow, more digging. Oh, and they hit something they can't play. Yes, take that, you oaf. You big ogre, you galoot, you lout. Alright, I have unlimited hate for my opponent. Look at all those artifacts. The old ways are best, man. Just enchantments all the way. Okay, that's something I could play for 3. So I wouldn't mind having more mana, like a 5th mana next turn would be pretty great. I think I'll attack with my generous visitor. if it trades for this, that's sort of okay. Like, this is a pretty good card. But I want to take away any leverage that the red deck has. Right? I don't know. Maybe just having more blockers is better. Yeah. Let's not attack. We'll get more counters off of this thing. It'll be great. Alright, what's next? Tell me they click this, please. That would be the greatest thing to ever happen. I can't imagine they're going to do that. That's a third synthesizer. Okay. This one is less crazy, right? Playing a synthesizer on 3 is like, it's pretty cool. You often hit something you can play. I assume they're going to, right? They have some 3-drop from hand they were really eager to play? Or... no, okay. I'm happy to attack with a 4/4 Vigilant. A double block would be just delightful for me. I don't expect they'll do it, because it would be so delightful. But, you know, in that case I get 4 face damage, which is also fine. Not that important, but it's free, so let's take it. I don't know. What else could happen? Voltage Surge, sacrificing a synthesizer, maybe? Killing my 4/4? That would be a little embarrassing. But if that were going to happen, they'd probably just Voltage Surge without sacrificing a synthesizer before I could get the counters on. Anyway, if they like don't have a way to kill the visitor now, it's gonna be insane, right? They're gonna have to chump it next turn because I can play the Bank Buster and then Michiko's it, and it's gonna be like a, I don't know, a 9/9 Vigilant or something stupid like that. Maybe only 8. I haven't done the math. 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 9/9. Wow, they're just having an awful day. Mono red, I guess. It's possible there's another color, but we haven't seen any evidence of it. Right? It's like God. Okay, yeah. So just give me a 9/9 and swing for the fences. Oh, it could be a 10/10 because of this. I forgot that this is going to trigger as well. Oh, no, I remembered that. No, I didn't. I forgot it. I don't think we need a 10/10. I think a 9/9 is plenty. Let's just make this a bit bigger. Now, let's put a stop in my upkeep, because I might conceivably want to crew this in order to put a Michiko on it. In fact, that seems pretty cool. So that I can attack with like a 5/5 and a giant thing. Oh, and another 5/5? Yeah, I think we have them under way too much pressure. They just haven't done anything. There's a Voltage Surge for 4. But that's not lethal yet. Or not. It's not enough to kill it. Yeah, lethal. Sure. Lethal, usually you're talking about players, but Magic also has the concept of lethal for creatures as well as for players. Do I crew this? I guess I may as well. If they, no, I don't know. I don't want them to shoot this if they have like another Voltage Surge. That resolves. I mean, this is obviously very bad for them. We'll see what they come up with. And usually this isn't what the Bank Buster is for. It's like a draw engine that eventually gives you a creature. But right now, a creature seems pretty sick. I could play this, but I don't see why. They're almost done chewing through all these synthesizers. Okay. I don't understand this deck. They just draw too many of their synthesizers or something? What is this? Create 2/1/1s with haste. Sure. Seems good for you right now. It delays the time when you eventually die. Sure. This is not going to go off, so I don't need any stops. Well, you know what? I should have probably played this, because what if I'd drawn a 6 mana card? I wouldn't have been able to draw, and also... I don't know, but like, I don't want to draw with this, right? I want to attack. Well, do I, though? What if... Yeah, I kind of... Oh my god, I didn't even do it. I should have crewed that, obviously. Or I meant to crew it. Because they just, like... If I were attacking with another 4, that would be pretty sad for them. Drawing is fine. But I should be closing this game out. Yeah, they're not ganging up to kill anything because it's just too much damage. And if I attacked for another 4, then we would be happy about it. Okay, I mean, I guess they know my hand is empty. I may as well draw and see what happens. I'm not going to use this as a blocker. Fine. Alright, this should be lethal next turn, probably. Really? What are you going to take? A Seshiro, maybe? Surely not a Michiko. She'd be tiny for you. She's a 3/3. I guess I'll crew it. It doesn't really matter because it's tapped, but... Okay, come on in. I'm not giving up my Michiko, obviously. Okay, fine. Let's arrest... I don't know. Does it matter? This? Hey, is this? I don't remember. Is this my first time in Diamond? I don't know. I think we've been there before. It's like, I don't know. You have to play a lot of games of Magic if you're spreading them all out across 3 accounts to grind ranks. I don't really care about ranks, but it's kind of nice for, you know, the system to say, hey, you're not that bad. I don't even know if there's something above Diamond. I mean, I know there's Mythic. Is there anything between the two of them? Mythic is like Hearthstone's Legend rank, Legendary. I forget what they called it. Right. The level above which they actually show you your ranking relative to other players instead of just like number of games won and lost, basically, which is what the basic ranking system is. The non-mythic ranking system. Lucky. Well, here's final boss Lucky. Let's see what we can do here. Great. Open with the Archer, probably. Have this as maybe a land, maybe a creature, depending on how things go. Bankbuster for draw, Michiko for damage. I'm happy. Might I want to play 2 white things in a turn? I don't think so. It's looking like this guy's going to be playable as a creature. Still, by the way, have not drawn my dog a single time. Just thought I'd mention that. Black, white. Okay, beetling away a plains is no problem. I've got loads. If they get to ninja it, I'll be pretty upset. Oh my gosh, really? Okay. I mean, it doesn't do anything yet. These creatures are all small enough that this thing can still block them. But it is a little annoying. It threatens to do more in the future. So I could tap everything and swing for like 7. That seems awful. I guess instead I just play the Michiko to get it out there. And then I use Bankbuster to draw after their turn. And then play this as a creature afterward, probably. If they attack with both, like these are both good ninjutsu targets, right? Oh no. Okay. Sure. I'll just let the big one hit me, I guess. Actually, no, I can't double block it. That's impossible. These can't both be on the ready at the same time. Why no equip? Isn't it cheap? They must have something to do with all their mana, I guess. Let's put a stop here in case I want to crew this, but I don't think I do. Well, I don't know. It would give Michiko something to do. So, draw first. Draw on their turn. And then on my turn... Boseiju is nice, I think. Like, do I want to attack with this? I think the answer is no. It would do a lot of damage, but it taps this. It leaves me with almost nothing. I don't want to do it. I mean, I could also destroy their Michiko if I wanted, right? And then also draw. It gives them a land, which I'm not thrilled about. What is this 2 mana about? Why didn't they equip the sword? I'm very puzzled about that. Yeah, killing the Michiko might be... I don't know. I can just, like, use this to block the dog and... Oh, but the Michiko is still going to be an issue, right? Yeah, okay. Even if I like don't worry about the damage this thing does, then that's gonna make a big creature that I'm gonna have trouble dealing with. And this way I like deal with both of those things at once. And I don't think it's necessary to run out another Bank Buster. I'd rather draw with this one. Okay, well, I guess if I'm not going to be able to crew it, I may as well draw now. Okay. Ninjas? They've got a ninja something now, right? The beetle, apparently. Sure. I'll discard the other Bank Buster. Two is too many. I hate the flyer. Let's just use this to grab a plains, I think. It seems crazy, but I want the 6th mana for this. And I can channel this to make a like 1/1, which is useful. And if I have a plains, then I can also tap this for draw. And I need life as well. There's just lots going on. I'm like definitely behind this game, but there's some hope, I think. This thing is a problem. This doesn't give it reach. Oh my god, it does. Hang on. Oh, I shouldn't have passed into end. I should have given something. No, I have a reach creature. What am I thinking? I have a 3/3. That's why they didn't attack with the bike. Nice. Okay. Are you gonna put the thing on it and trade so that the knife gives everything flying, I guess? I mean, I either let in 4 damage or I give all of their creatures flying for the rest of the game. I guess giving everything flying is not that big a deal if I make a big old reach creature. Yeah, maybe I just let the 4 in here. And I don't channel this after all. Okay, I'll crew it. And then draw from it. Oh, I'm so stupid. I was supposed to block with it. Oops. Okay, fine. Block here then. I wanted to see what I would get from the draw before I committed to blocking, but obviously I don't have that option. I can channel a Tanuki here if I want, but I think the amount of mana I have is about right anyway. Enchant artifact or creature. So I could give this reach, make it a 5/7. Or I could put it on the portrait. Like, I don't really know where I need it. Also, how much mana do I have? 8. Maybe I let in 7 in the air again? God, what a dumb... If I'd been... Well, I don't know. Blocking with this... Yeah, this creature is worse, right? I don't know. It's easy to crew, I guess. This way I have 2 big blockers. One of whom has reach. And maybe that gives me enough peace to develop these Tanukis. I don't think it will. Good card. But if that's all they're doing, I'm pretty happy. Okay, Bamboo Grove Archer is nice. It might actually... No, it can only shoot creatures with flying, so... Enchant... Oh, it's an equipment, so it only works on creatures. So I could wait, actually, until they, like... I mean, would they even attack with this as a 4... 4/2? I don't think they would. I can just play the Tanuki. I don't think we attack with Michiko. It like trades for their samurai, and why would I want that? I need more blockers to deal with. Like they could attack with several threats. Michiko has a somewhat important job. But I feel like we're pretty close to being able to attack with her. Whoa, really? Uh-oh. They must have some... Okay, Imperial Oath, I guess. Nothing else. Why on earth would you, like, give away a 5-mana, like, a 4/4 Vigilant for a Plains if you didn't really badly want the 6th mana very soon? Now that is a card. I thought you'd be equipping this. Kami is interesting. Could use it to bounce this. But I don't want that right now. This is a useful creature, I think. Actually, I don't know. What if I bounced it and played it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would be making the Tanuki an 11/10. Would I want to attack with that if I did? I'm not so sure. They have a Death Toucher, right? Menace Death Touch. Very upsetting. Actually, the Kami and the 1/1 are a good way to block a Menace Death Touch now that I look at it. Can I afford to attack with an 11/10? They would block it here? I think that would be okay, actually. I hate this Death Toucher. And if they don't block, I don't think they're killing me. And that's kind of the main thing I'm worried about. So I think we go in with this. Right? They wanted to get Eater of Virtue to give everything Menace Death Touch. That's why I think they should have equipped this. They didn't do it. I mean, I can play that, but I really don't want to. I want to save this to like kill some flyer before they can put Eater of Virtue on it. No. Oh my god. That should be lights out. Maybe? I didn't even know this was a samurai. I keep thinking it's a ninja. Sadly, I have to block with these two. Why are they not using the Eater of Virtue? It's just, like, insane. They could be giving all of their creatures Menace Death Touch. Like, do they not know what the card does? Oh, hang on, let me stop in my upkeep again, just so that if I wanted to, I could buff this. Fine. I don't think it's very good to do so. Yep, okay, just checking. So I have what? 7 up to 8 mana? Maybe it is time to play the Archer. Swing with an 11-10. Get down a Tanuki and an Archer. Okay. It doesn't seem winning, but it seems like I have to threaten something. Also, shouldn't they like block with an enchantment? No, because it's got trample, right? Okay, they also are thinking of crewing in their main. Makes sense. Yeah, that creature's gonna be fucking huge. At least it doesn't have trample. We might have like enough raw Tanuki power, right? To get some damage through? Probably not. I guess I could have let him hit me for 9. Oh my god. Okay, that's gonna do it, I think. Oh, a rebuke, huh? I mean, we can attack for a lot here. It means basically throwing away the Tanuki, but I don't think there's any choice about that, Matt, right? Like, I have to win this turn or I'm going to lose. So let's do that. I don't know if this is lethal. It's my opponent's chance or job to figure that out. As it so often is. The Tramplers are the big threat, right? I guess it's probably not enough. I don't know. Maybe I could have shot a 6-4 or something? If they let in 4, I do win. But I don't think they should do that. Yeah. Okay. So what's going on here? We're killing these, we're killing that. This is dying. So the order of this stuff doesn't matter. Losing a Tanuki there hurts. I guess I am dead, right? Because they can attack for 8 on the ground and 2 in the air. I don't see any way around this. This thing dies. Well, okay, I guess that's how I could live, is... Instead of rebuking this, I could rebuke one of these. And have a blocker left. To chump their skyscraper. But I lose both Tanukis this way, which is obviously bad. And they should, you know, start making stuff vigilant, right? If you make the 8-8 vigilant and then attack with it, it's pretty good. Why no bike crew? I guess just they wanted to make sure they have enough to kill me later. Yeah, it's permanently hexproof, which is annoying. I was 1 damage off killing them. I wonder if I had something. Wait, I didn't know that had trample. Huh, okay. Sure. I mean, I wasn't exactly 1 damage off killing them, right? Because if they had had 1 less life, they might have made a different blocking decision. Oh, this is cute. I can't crew this to block, is their point. Because I need this as a... Oh my god. Well, alright, let's kill something. Here you go. Get dead. And it's going to just be 6 wins. Good game. Like, could I have not made that attack with all my creatures? I could have. I don't think that would have been a recipe for winning. My opponent, by the way, should have had this game under absolute lockdown a long time ago with the Eater of Virtue. Like... That Menace Death Touch creature was a gold mine. They could have given it, like, flying by... Well, no. They tried to give it flying, and I didn't let them by... I let the hover bike in. But then, like, there were some turns when they could have attacked with the hover bike, sacrificing it, like just letting me eat it, and they'd be like, oh great, now all my stuff can fly, right? Anything I want to put the Eater of Virtue on can fly. So, and then like if this thing had Menace Death Touch, obviously that would be pretty good. Oh well, 6 wins is a great outcome. Finally a Premier draft that went reasonably well. And what do we... So what is it? 4 is... yeah, 4 is actually... Sorry. 4 is not breaking even. 5 is breaking even. That's right. With Quick Draft, even 5 doesn't break even. Yes, I remember now. And this nets us a few gems. More gems than you get for 7 wins in Quick Draft, I think. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that was nice. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.